Hello everyone, Neptune here from the Resident Evil podcast. I'm joined by STARSTyrant.
Hello.
And I'm joined by Rombie.
Hello.
And we are playing Operation Raccoon City, oh yes. It keeps getting pushed back, not intentionally I believe, but we are trying to get to Operation Raccoon City retrospective podcast. And what better way than kind of retrospectively review this than to play the game. And interestingly, from my point of view, this is like the first or second time I've played it online, arguably as intended. So a bit like when me and Rob played Resident Evil 5 a couple of years ago. That's a better way of reviewing it because it is supposed to be co-op. So this is supposed to be an online fun game. We shall see if that holds true.
I'm personally overjoyed to be playing the worst version of the game. An already difficult experience made even harder by sub 30 FPS and terrible controls and responsiveness. So thanks, Nick.
No
worries.
All
on you.
Well, yes, I'm afraid I don't own an Xbox or anything to enhance that experience. So yeah, that's true. This is the worst version of the game, but that's for technical reasons. The quality of the game is the same throughout. Right.
Content-wise, you mean?
Yeah, yes. Content-wise, yeah.
So the video you're seeing is my local host. It's at my ends, and yeah. So you'll see me running around mostly with the guys running around, because I'm the only person with the ability to capture PS3 gameplay. So enjoy.
At least you'll be watching a competent person, but
Don't talk me up that much.
I will, because most of the time you'll be seeing you trying to revive me.
I died plenty of times last time, those bloody hunters. Anyway, shall we start?
Yeah, what are we doing? We're doing containment, aren't we? Which is
Yeah, we're starting from the start. I've set it up so that we'll start from the start, so it gives us a fair representation of the game. I won't skip the cutscenes, so we can talk about stuff within the game and everything.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna hit. You guys have already hit your ready. I'm gonna hit ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bang.
So first of all, we can just talk about how an absolutely terrible actor the Umbrella HQ guy is. It overacts every single briefing, every single appearance. I'm sure it's probably intentional, but to me, it's bad.
Have you noticed this is exactly the same start as the first Resident Evil movie?
There's no CGI maps for Rob, though.
No maps.
Oh no, there is. I know there is a couple of maps. It's not a transition into it. That's all.
No, they're just maps.
21st century. So one of the things we will be talking about, is it still loading? In the podcast will be in light of the remakes. How does this fit, if at all, that kind of thing. Does it still even have a place in the series? You know, it doesn't get a lot of promo nowadays from Capcom. You know, you can't just get it in the
another what if.
Here we go.
What's his surname, Rob? I can't remember, but it's Keith Silverman, is it? He reprised his role as Hunk several times, and he's playing him here.
So who are these people?
Just UBCS soldiers.
Well, this is... I'm already confused. What?
They're in this level, Nick, UBCS, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It doesn't want you to worry about it.
But this is September the 23rd?
Yeah.
The UBCS aren't deployed to the 27th.
Josh!
28th.
And you also remember, you know, Hunk definitely had that situation where he bumped into a bunch of Umbrella people and led them through a lab, you know.
What is wrong with you guys? This is off screen in Resident Evil 2. Stop complaining.
But were they supposed to be UBCS then at the beginning?
I'm pretty sure they've got the
or Spec Ops, or was it Spec Ops?
Oh, Spec Ops. Nah. No, you know, let's just keep playing. It might be Spec Ops.
Don't ask questions.
Yeah.
So we've got the.
I've got a lot going on tonight for people unaware that my attention is half and half with this, unfortunately.
So Operation Raccoon City gets good coverage in my influences on the games from the movies. We'll get the editorial. You can see the Anderson umbrella logo font. Yeah, we're off.
The music's pretty similar as well in places.
The lights will light up. First aid spray.
Buttery smooth gameplay look.
I'm really pleased we've got tutorials because I'm so bad at this game.
It's open. Let's go.
Press R1 to fire. People will know I'm terrible at these games, so that's fine. So
That even has terrible screen tear as well.
Yeah.
And I've got
Come on, let's keep moving.
Hunters and tubes.
Oh,
Here you go.
what's that? Why?
I told you it was UBCS. Look, it's a.
Why? Why?
Don't doubt me. Don't doubt me.
I'm sorry. There's just no reason why there should be. Why are we firing on our own men?
Because
yeah,
we're here to extract Birkin.
But the UBCSs are mercenaries. Why can't? Oh, this is.
Because they're defending the lab
Why?
from enemies, both foreign and
Because
domestic.
they think we're terrorists.
No, I get that, but why don't we just have scientists with guns? That would make more sense, wouldn't it?
Well, my God.
Why would it be UBCS? Their sole purpose was to get be.
To be honest, Nick, I'm pretty disappointed that you seem to have started off the stream in negative
I have
already, and it's not going to get better.
I think it's. Do you remember this location in the labs?
To be honest, you could get away with this one because there's no reason to say this isn't one of the 1, 2, 3, 4 levels that you don't see.
There's a couple of levels, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not in keeping aesthetically, which is what the big giveaway is.
Especially considering there's the Anderson, like those metal cubes hanging around the walls, and I feel like shooting at. See, it's a really bad setup of like shooting at human targets at the start of this game. It's not.
Yeah, I mean this does one of the sins that I think quite a few games do, certainly of this era, which is like, and I include the actually very good Alien Isolation in this, but I will say, you've got some of the most interesting sort of creatures and designs, and yet they spend always a lot fighting human enemies. And I know in Alien Isolation it's used to sort of break up the alien gameplay a little bit, and it is welcome, but it just, the fighting synthetic section just goes on a bit too much, and there's just so much human combat in this.
I'm trying to. There's a thing on the ground. Sorry. Well, people will be watching what I'm doing, and I'm running around in circles. There's a little icon saying "pick up submachine gun," and every time I was pushing it, it wasn't working, and then I'd move a fraction, and the little dot would disappear. It was so infuriating. It's got no wide pickup at all.
It's like playing Red Dead Redemption 2, isn't it? With all the animation delays, like by the time you actually get around to trying pressing the X button at the right time, you're already like sailing past whatever it is you're trying to pick up.
Yeah.
Roger, command. Proceed
Pick
to
up
Birkin's
submachine
lab.
gun.
Stay focused.
I can just see Nick just moving backwards and forwards on the spot.
We may run into
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing, trying to pick this bloody gun up.
Oh.
Well done, Nick.
Oh, for fuck's sake! How did I die then?
You ran into a room full of UBCS. I know
It
you're
should- it
I know
should
you're
be
denying. I know you're denying that they're not here, but they have just killed you.
Well, I call shenanigans on that.
Circle is melee if you needed to.
I was just reviving them.
Don't forget your
There you go.
CQC, they even poach that.
Oh.
I know it's a universally recognised thing, but you know where it's come from. Try to remember the basics of CQC.
Oh.
and R2 is grenade. So
Grenades.
R2 is
And then-
grenade.
And then holding L2 is that awkward camera position with the gun, which makes no sense other than a little bit of occasional auto targeting.
But only with
But only with the pistol.
Have we lost?
But L2 uses it to switch
I know we're all here.
switch gun.
Where are you going? Oh, I need that health.
I'm shooting Hunk there for some reason.
Because he looks like all the other enemies.
Oh, look,
GT
look.
would be overjoyed because all you do is spend most of this game just following the Umbrella logo waypoint.
Oh, look at this! Look at this lovely lap. This comfy
Yeah.
sofa. Where's the lore? Collect data. That's lore.
That's it. Yeah, but it doesn't. It only unlocks concept art and things.
Oh, that's not.
Doesn't
And
it doesn't,
extra XP for your character, yeah.
it doesn't give you any juicy files or anything.
Although I was
I do-
Although I
was-
found a Raccoon City mascot. If you want to
Oh yeah, I do enjoy the raccoon with it when it goes.
Where are you, Nick? Come here.
Well, what on earth is that? Oh, it's a
It's
raccoon.
collectibles. Yeah, collectibles.
I'm going to collect it. Yes.
It stays there once you collect it, but it stops
Okay.
letting you collect it. It makes a chittery sound. Somebody need a grenade because there's a grenade here. if anyone wants it.
I'm gonna name drop something here. When we went to the press screening of Welcome to Raccoon City, Mark Commode did say to his other reviewers, "I hope there are actually raccoons in this film." He was disappointed that there was not.
I still can't believe you're mentioned on his review. I still can't, but not by name, obviously. But what a claim to fame, Nick. Well done.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
So this is like Birkin's lab here.
This is B4. It looks like.
Yeah.
It's supposed to,
Yeah, I recognise it
this-
totally.
This it has some basic fundamentals that look similar, but then it's way too much bigger.
Well, it
Like,
looks better
the
than.
lockers and the glass. I mean, to
Yeah.
be fair, this is actually a nicer lab, I mean to say.
It looks more like it than Nest.
Well, yeah, and
Yes.
this gets into one of the more sort of fascinating
Guard
modern
this door.
arguments that
Do
we've
not
been
let
presented
anyone
with.
approach.
You know, I initially dismissed this game, being a stickler for the lore, like I think most were back when this came out. You know, I dismissed it because I didn't like the geography inaccuracies and things like that. But now we're in a post-remake timeline. What's to say this is any less invalid than the way some people dismiss the remakes as being a true canon and stuff like that? I think that it's very much blurred. I know there's always the argument that it's not, fully developed by Capcom, but I still think they had a lot of input into it, didn't they? For the Andrew
Yeah, well, they
things
Oh.
like that.
Ah!
Back Ops again.
Why?
Hit these guys, sir.
How do I use a first aid spray?
You have to press
Push left on
Oh,
the D-pad.
I don't have one. Oh, that's.
Stand near me. Stand near me.
I'll stand. What? Oh.
There you go.
Oh, I'm down. I'm down because someone was behind me.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to. Beltway's down. Ah, CQC! Oh no, I'm dead.
You guys.
I was going for the back for the herb. I hear explosions. That's a
It's
good
down
sign.
to you, Sean. You're next to a herb, which you need.
Yeah, I can't quite get to it at the minute though.
And he's got not a lot of health.
And it's not letting me pick up the herb because there's an assault rifle on the floor. I couldn't get it. It wouldn't. The prompt would come up.
You got shot by the same guy that we all got shot by,
Oh,
hiding
no.
behind the boxes. That's alright. There's a checkpoint.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's also worth saying. Like Nick, if you're trying to pick up like a first aid spray or a herb, but there's a dropped weapon on the ground near it, good luck.
Yeah,
Right.
so hard.
Because you'll just find yourself continually cycling the weapons instead of picking up the health item.
We're here to collect the G-virus.
Same if there's like a couple of weapons and you want one specifically and they're all dropped together. It's the same thing.
Yeah, so don't stand near this door. You can do dives, but they're really tricky on this because you've got to sort of you've got to aim, press the stick down, and then press the X button in a direction. But you can dive. Not quite as intuitive as RE6, but it's
These are Spec Ops. This is not UBCS. Why are the Spec Ops? Oh, because
They're here to collect Birkin.
Birkin as well. Right. Okay.
Throw a grenade.
So there's a bit of. That's true of the proper canon, isn't it?
Listen, look at Nick. Listen to Nick, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to him. He's absolutely loving this. He sees this as a fully expanded non-canon corner, and he's absolutely just eating it up.
Well, non-canon corner. Oh, for fuck's sake. Important part now of the new website redesign.
A shotgun is absolutely useless in this fight. That's what I've established. I have a shotgun as my default weapon, and it is horrendous. Where's that assault rifle?
Oh, you can't do friendly fire because I just shot you in the head, Shrim. That's fine.
Now I have a machine gun.
Is that
There we go. Machine gun.
Nick goes, what's that?
It's also frustrating that you lose all your like grenades, health items, everything when you die. Like it doesn't reset you with.
I mean, I'm terrible at these type of games.
Oh look, I found some Anderson liquor pod things.
Oh, are they in it?
Yeah.
The liquor
over
pods?
where if you come over to where I am.
Where are you?
In the corner.
Oh yeah, they are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Am I gonna have to add this to the?
Found something for
the ever updated editorial. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Show me.
Okay. This way.
This way. Come on, for the viewers.
Listen to this excitement squeal.
They are. Look at them. They're liquor pods.
See, everybody.
Oh, we need to add. Oh, that needs updating.
Nick, stand beside one of the pods. I'll make sure I screenshot it for you. And you can go in the editor and look at him. He's so proud of it. Oh. Right.
Anyway, there we go.
Would you believe, Nick, that later on in the game, I think exactly the way, when you fight a super tyrant on an elevator like this, diagonal elevator, and I wonder what modern game lifted that almost directly.
They did, yes.
This is what I mean. The lines have blurred with this now in terms of acceptance on the series. It's never going to be anywhere near canon for me. But if someone came along and said, actually, I take pieces of it, can't really disagree with it.
Well, Batman, obviously, if you look on our timeline on the website, you can see he's put in quite a lot because the inserted evil, which is like the kind of background lore to this. We've all left. It works quite well in up to the game, at least according to Batman. I'll take his word for that. And look, here we go. I know this bit because this is where the Anderson T virus makes an appearance. You've got to look very closely.
The case is the same too.
The case is the same, and you can see the double helix.
It is worth saying
there it is.
The FMV quality in this is generally good. I don't know which production company it was that made this, but I know it was separate to Slant 6. And like the trailers and everything that led up to the game were really good. The CG trailers, and whatnot. I was just saying, yeah. Go on.
I was saying I've picked up something called a frag grenade. What is that?
That's just a grenade.
Why doesn't it call it a
Nick,
grenade?
have you actually ever played a
video game? Because it's a fragment. It's a grenade that fragments into shrapnel.
I don't play these type of games for very, very good reason.
Do you know what an incendiary grenade is, Nick?
They're the flame ones.
Yes.
It's like the incendiary rounds.
Very good.
Very good.
From Resident Evil.
Yeah, so frag grenade is just differentiating it from an incendiary grenade or any other type of grenade.
Right,
like another one of those liquor tanks.
If we're lucky, this fight won't glitch too badly. Because it can go really bad.
Is this a glitching one?
Well, you've got to keep Birkin at a distance, but there's like an invisible line that if he passes, I think you just fail instantly. But sometimes it can like glitch, he won't he gets like stuck in certain pieces of scenery and he can't progress. It was very broken. I don't know whether it. I mean, I assume it's had a few patches since it came out.
I have done this in single player. I think I only got up to like level 3. We'll see. Here we go. So this is interesting. It's already G1 Birkin. When I don't, if you look carefully on the RE2 FMV, he's not really Birkin G1 at that point. He's almost like Birkin 0.5.
Yeah, which makes sense because it's only just started to transfer.
Oh, he's running!
Yeah, shoot his eye.
Oh, I'm dead.
See, I don't actually think we can go back and get you now, because otherwise it means crossing that line. You know what I mean?
Leave me. Save yourself.
Can you? Yeah, he pushes an invisible line back. You actually can't run past him.
Save yourself. Don't
and
worry
you can't turn around either, and that's it.
I tried to see if we could, but.
So should we just run?
Pretty much. Well, you can't run. You've got to back away. You've got to start stalling because you can't actually turn around to face the exit. It locks you.
And we can't outrun him.
You just keep backing off as best you can.
Yes. So this is inaccurate.
In theory, the design is that the first real infected that you meet is Birkin, but because there's obviously. Oh god, it switched me back to the bloody shotgun. Of course it did.
You can't really run back, can you?
And just keep walking backwards.
Yeah. Because I said we never really see. I don't think there's any artwork for kind of like Birkin 0.5.
Just the brief glimpse in the FMV, pretty much.
Yeah. Because you do see it. If I played RE2 for a while, you do see him mutate.
Yeah.
You in what to G1 very slightly.
Kind of. He's just more got like a infected arm.
Yes. Yeah.
As opposed to anything else. It's just sort of swollen.
Oh, we can run now.
Yeah.
Run is good. This feels a bit more like the alligator fight more than anything. Oh, Stars, you're on fire.
He just ran through the flames.
Yep.
I've got no ammo. What does that mean?
There's an ammo box behind me. Yeah.
While we're opening the door.
So we're waiting for the door to open. So there's an ammo box in the corner. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, someone's down. Who's down?
Beltway.
Oh, no.
I can get around to him though.
Yeah, so you can't because the
I
invisible line.
Oh, I'm down.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get behind him.
That's it. I got through.
Ah, well done, Sean.
Well done.
I more got knocked through the door, to be honest.
Yeah, we all respawned on the other side of the doorway. It was great.
Excellent. We are the premium RE podcast. We should be better than this.
As I said, Nick, it's the crib Top Gear, ambitious but rubbish.
Ambitious but rubbish. What are their dogs?
Why wouldn't there be, Nick?
Because Cerberus don't appear in Resident Evil 2.
These are zombie dogs.
Well, why would there be zombie dogs?
Why wouldn't there?
Oh, maybe.
I mean, if you want to, Nick, we can stop playing if you want.
Alright, maybe guard dogs have been quickly infected in the last 10 seconds.
There was a server on Netflix Resident Evil.
Ah. Didn't even see that. I was in the dark and all of a sudden I just heard the noise of it. There was an ammo box somewhere, I did see one.
I should stop nitpicking, I'll be told.
Otherwise you have to use your pistol. You double tap L2 and switch, Nick, by the way, if you hadn't realised.
Double tap what?
L2. to switch to pistol.
It's just a single tap.
If you run,
a
single tap. Oh, a single tap.
I think
Sorry.
so, yeah.
I think we should talk. I have to say though, this is quite fun to an extent.
And to be honest, you'll find that with most of I mean, even Resistance at times can be fun if you've got a good team of people you know.
Oh,
and things like that. You know, they can be fun experiences. These games, even if they're not the best. When you're always playing with people or friends, any game is automatically enhanced a little bit. You have that camaraderie, don't you?
And the problem is for me, because I don't play these games, I have nothing to compare it to in terms of how it plays.
Let's just say this is very low end.
Right.
Compared to its peers.
I used to probably say low end, but I would say it's middling. It's not. It's functional. I've played worse. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I would agree with that. To be honest.
It's middling. There's things it could definitely improve upon, and there's things it does okay.
I must be suffering from lag because it's not working.
No, you just got immediately beaten down by Birkin straight away. Like the cutscene happened, you ran at me.
This is the problem though with games like this, because this was trying to attract like the COD, the kind of Call of Duty crowd.
Barrels, Nick.
Yeah, I've got no ammo. Oh, wrong button.
Change the handgun, Nick. You've got
No. There
we go.
No. Restart.
And this is with all the RE spin-offs that they try to do, they do have to try and make it playable for people that don't play these type of games. You know what I mean? There's no point making it so,
He's on fire.
So an example I would say is that Star Wars Squadrons I find ridiculously difficult.
Yeah, but that is a well put together little title though.
It is. I find it so hard that it puts off Star Wars fans that just want to kind of play the story mode. Whereas I didn't have that problem in Battlefront. And again, Battlefront 2 isn't my type of game either, but I was able to, get through it. Squadrons is. So I think when you're making these type of games, you've got to kind of appeal to.
So someone always gets hit by Birkin straight away, and you have to time and you have to time trying to roll out of the way.
I don't know. So I mean, it's playable. Bye. That did nothing.
Yeah, it stopped him. He was running. It stopped him.
Wait for me.
There we go. Run.
Yes. Look at this teamwork.
This foe is beyond any of you.
Roar!
Assault rifles are no more use here.
These explosions are mostly annoying. I caught on fire, didn't even run through the fire. Wasn't even close to it.
I'm on fire. There we go.
I think that's it.
I mean, it's a very different co-op experience to say Below Freezing Point,
Yes.
which also takes place in Birkin's Land.
I lost the sample. I'm going back for it.
Have we done it? We completed it.
Completed this one. Yep.
Oh, go us.
And Hunk was going to get back the sample single-handedly.
You see, that's what they could have taken.
I got a C.
I
Got an A.
Oh, all right.
It's because of the deaths, I think.
I'll take my C. See, this could have been an opportunity to expand upon what Hunk does between the 23rd of September to the 29th.
We should be recording Sean's vision, not mine, because he's clearly the better player out of the both.
Because we don't know what Hunk does between the 23rd and the 29th. He has a whole week of just chilling in Raccoon City.
That's one of the biggest canon oversights, I think.
Yeah.
I think that is nonsense, irrespective of whether it's canon or not. The idea that he spends nearly a week.
And I think the archive says he goes back to Birkin's lab and takes a sample directly off William. But then I think that's
William!
Contradicted in others. So
William!
I'm ready with what's this? Corruption. Days have passed since USS lost the G-Virus and witnessed its metamorphosis.
Days of future past.
Yes. Raccoon City is also lousy with disease due to a T-Virus outbreak. Oh, we've got to get to City Hall.
This level's terrible. Although you do get to see a very radically redesigned Nikolai in this.
No.
I mean, I will say this. I think the Wolfpack are well designed. I think they've all got unique, sort of appearances, and I think they all generally look pretty cool.
What we're waiting for? Have I pressed the right button?
No, just waiting.
No, it's me.
It
I'm just seeing what other weapons I can switch to. I'm just looking at the stats and.
Because you're right, Sean. All these characters do have quite an interesting backstory that they bothered to write. Yeah. I suppose that you could take the view that. So it's very hard. You've got to be quite liberal with your canon attitude to say this is this is somewhat canonical compared to what you see in 2. Very different. But then, as you say, in Remake 2, for example, Hunk doesn't even get the G-Virus.
Yeah.
So
1-0.
Yeah, the 4th survivor is just an escape, isn't it?
Yeah, he doesn't say whether he's got it or not. I don't think. Does he?
Yeah.
I actually can't remember.
So he could have just taken the lift down to the train. Oh no, he was in the sewer at that point, wasn't he? Yeah. Anyway.
Rob's the man to ask. I think you've even done all the tofu characters, haven't you, Rob?
Sorry, and what?
On Remake 2, you haven't just done Hunk, you've done all the tofu characters as well, haven't
No,
you?
I only did Hunk. The tofu was too hard for me. I tried.
Because there's about 6 different tofu characters, isn't there? Or something?
Yeah. They are extremely tough. There's videos, people definitely done it, but I struggled.
So here's the HQ voice again. Get to City Hall.
The failure to contain the virus samples has left
But what
Umbrella
the-
in a precarious situation.
What about my daughter?
Look, there's a map.
Yeah.
We're saved.
It's alright, because it's just 2D.
Oh, look at this Raccoon Nuclear, look.
Remember your mission.
Yeah.
I appreciate the fact they actually talk about some of the regular people in the city being overrun by zombies.
Again, that's
cool.
nothing we've ever really seen. In fact, only Remake 3 kind of did it when you weren't into the house next to Kendo. The only
Oh my
time.
god, I thought you were going to make reference to the live action intro to Remake 3.
No. Just
No, a little bit in the starting bit too, when you get out of the building and there's
A little
people
bit.
running around. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's,
Can I just go on record, just while I've mentioned it, saying that live action stuff in Remake 3 is single-handedly some of the worst stuff they've ever done in this series. It's atrociously bad.
I thought it was a nice callback to the original.
Oh, no.
It was awful, but I thought it collect data. What's that?
It's just your unlock, your XP unlock.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. Right.
yeah, it's XP unlocks or concept art, as Sean alluded to before.
So Nick, I'll give you a bit of trivia.
Go on.
STARSTyrant's Biohazard quiz.
Nope.
This game has a unique BOW type. What is it?
Oh,
The
I think I
Hunter
know this.
Elites.
No, it has
No.
another one.
And there's the Hunter Elites are different. They're the Nemesis Beta Parasite. Who's in it?
No.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh, I suppose that's maybe what I'm thinking of. Actually, the spiders.
Yeah,
There's a little spider. Are they
They are
nemesis
like weird
players?
nemesis things, aren't they? Yeah.
Oh, we
Are
should
they-
definitely. Yeah, we should definitely have a Tyrant Biohazard quiz. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What
I'm
have
no
you
host.
done? What have you done?
I'm no
What have you
host.
done?
I'm always pleasantly surprised when I listen back to Biohazard Stars 1 though, that Batman was the host of that one.
He did, yes.
Yeah. Very dry.
See, there's some nice areas to look around here. You just don't get any time, do you?
Well, you can make the time if you want to, as long as you're not in the middle of fighting a horde of enemies. So this one's more focused on infected enemies now, because...
Right. Oh! Oh, wrong button. No, wrong button. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't. I sent off.
Oh great, my game's glitched.
Oh no! What does that mean?
I'm holding the I was holding the rifle in a really weird way.
Oh, sorry. Is that Misty?
It was,
It was.
but I don't think she's the only one.
No.
There's a...
Misty! Sorry. Only British people will get that reference. And if you used to watch SMTV like
It's a British joke for British people.
that.
Stop it with your inside jokes, British people.
Nah, I'd say you're more well versed with a lot of British humour than I am, Rob. I don't watch a lot of it.
Are you local? Right.
It's just such a dark looking game.
Oh,
Here
who's
he
that?
is.
Nikolai Genoviev.
Oh,
from
it-
the CSD
Oh, he's
Platoon
definitely
B
got that
squad.
Carlos plastic
Your
surgery
umbrella
vibe
security
going on.
service? Upper management must be in a panic. If
He's
this
also
is
heavily scarred in this.
What is it you're doing here?
My team was sent here to rescue citizens, but there's no.
Zinaev.
City Hall is a mess.
My
Trying to
team
find
was
a
sent here
safe
to
zone.
rescue citizens,
There is no
but clearly
safety
not,
here.
because you were
So,
in the lab.
He's-
4
City
days
Hall
ago.
is crawling.
Nick,
still
he's one
doing
of the
cover.
supervisors. That's all you need to know.
To know.
Why? What are you doing?
We ask the questions.
They even changed the UBCS logo for this look. Doesn't that make it every time it's reappeared in the series, the UBCS logo is different time?
we have our
I
mission.
do
That's-
think we.
Hold
Go on.
it back.
I'm sorry, I do think we use the ORC USS logo on the website. I've got because I don't think there is one.
Copy that command.
Well, I was going
Jeez.
to say, sometimes though, it depends on the designs and...
It's one of my pet peeves, though, is things like that. You know, Resident Evil 3's got the logo for BCS. Just give it a sense of continuity and just use the same one.
Mm.
You know, there is literally no reason to redesign all these, you know, sometimes like iconic logos and things, but we'll just, you know, redesign them for no reason. Or fucking add 1969 to the bottom of one of them, you know.
Oh, we're here. Oh,
Here we go.
It's a lot of Misties.
there's a lot of it. Yes, a Misty convention. Where
What
are
do
we?
we call them? What do we call this City Hall?
The thing
What's
is,
it
you say that about it being a mystic convention, but you know someone somewhere will have tried to canonise why a lot of BOWs and monsters in the series look the same.
I tell you, I will say it's very gory. I think that's quite good. Yes, lots of.
Yeah, bits fly off and...
Yeah.
Oh.
Reminds me a bit of Dead Aim, which almost had like over the top gore when you're taking down the zombies. Oh.
Just when you got the crit, you mean?
Yeah, it's lovely. I remember the first time getting that going. Okay, that's Oh no! Nearly killed by Misty. Oh, I thought I found another one of those frag grenades.
If anyone sees some ammo crates, let me know, because I am out of ammo. Oh, over there. Wonderful.
Join your teammate. Objective marker.
Nick gone one. Oh no, Sean's gone one.
No, I was just grabbing some ammo. I noticed a bot.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, there was one by the door, typically.
Oh yeah, that's so that's alright. I did the same thing.
Oh, I remember this level. I don't think I got past this level, to be honest. Oh, my God. This is a new location. We don't really see City Hall in St Michael's Church or St Michael's Hall in RE3. Really.
I think some of the statues are even named.
Oh really?
I think so. I mean, I don't know what the texture quality is like on this version. I can actually read them, but pretty sure on the PC version there's a couple you can actually read them back.
This place is extremely large for a city the size of Raccoon.
Oh yes, good shot, everyone. Well, you know, Raccoon City changes, isn't it? It's either a very tiny.
Yes. Also, obviously the scope of these is to have large playing areas, so
Yeah.
that kind of adds to it. Oh, being caught on fire.
Although canonically, I mean, this is a place that's got a tram and an underground.
We're inside City Hall.
Well, it had just a tram, then they added an underground.
Yeah, that's quite a lot.
Big ammo box here if anybody needs.
Oh yes, I'll come. Yeah, I was just grabbing a herb.
I need some herb. Oh, there's I found one.
Rob, in New Zealand, does herb have a silent hate like in America?
No.
Well, there we go then.
I also learned that the Canadians do the same thing. They also have a silent H. Which I thought was more interesting. So I don't know why.
Oh, is it? Oh, do you think that these statues? Do we know any of them?
Can you read it? Oh, you need to get the light to shine a certain way. Gerald M. Topham Hat or something.
Oh,
Topham Hat. Sir Topham
Yeah.
Hat.
it's a top of that. It's a fat controller from Thomas the Tank.
Ogie O'Gravy. What a name. He was the mayor 1889 to 19... Oh no, he lived from 1889 to 1966. Mayor of Raccoon City 1942 to 1957.
See, this is where Batman's added it. The timeline. I think if you look at it, it's all in red, but he'll put that like you know, just to show that it's potentially non-canonical. But yeah, it's like
I'm pretty sure in one of these side rooms there's an Ashford portrait.
like the Brian Irons, the secretary's Carol Sinderman, I think. But that's only
Spec Ops.
Feet Spec Ops. Okay.
Peter Spec Ops.
Let's come up on my...
Yeah, I'm sure it's maybe one of the upstairs little side rooms. I'm sure there's one of the Ashfords
It's there.
painting. Have you seen it?
No, I'm lost. Right. I can hear gunfire.
Command, we've entered the security room.
There should be a console. Use it to override the security lockdown. Good.
That's quite funny.
Access the server room and destroy all
In-game cutscene, and I went to go push the button, and my character leaned up against the desk, and is now like locked, leaning against the desk in the cutscene.
Oh, it was Nikolai.
utterly incompetent soldiers.
That's Nikolai and his team.
Oh, we've all been teleported wherever we were.
No one cares about a few dead UBCS. We've got a job to do.
Laptop over there if you've picked up items.
I need some help. I suppose the question from people that play this, is it better to play against, you know, like humans killing the spec ops, or do you think they should have just stuck to just, you know, zombies and BOWs? Does adding spec ops add anything?
Zombie just vomited on me. Bastard.
I think the problem is the human versus human stuff. The AI is just so bad that it's just not fun. You know, they just sort of don't really move behind cover, so all you're doing is just putting, you know, crosshairs over targets and just holding the fire button down.
And other games do that better with humans. I'd imagine, like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
The thing that this probably gets interesting is that you can have like the humans versing other bioweapons, and you can kind of be in the middle of it, which is kind of cool.
Right.
Which wasn't too. It was pretty unique at the time.
Yeah, I suppose the only other thing that really did that around this time was things like Halo.
Yeah. Wasn't too much of a common.
Attract zombies to soldiers.
Lethal injuries, yeah. So if you shoot them in the league, they're zombies. Whoa.
Whoa. I'm infected.
Who threw the grenade?
It was not me.
A T-virus grenade? I'm a zombie!
Yeah.
How did that happen? I think we all are, aren't we? What happened? I have no idea what happened there.
I think you threw the grenade, did you, Nick?
What?
It wasn't me.
There was just a massive bang went off, and then we were all fucking dead.
I was unaware.
Yeah, I didn't even have it. I had an antiviral spray, but because we were so close to the explosion, it didn't even have a chance to react.
Can I ask why we're carrying T-virus grenades with us, if that is the case?
Because that's
Why would that help?
Because you can infect enemy soldiers.
Yeah.
I can't remember which character it is. I think it might be Four Eyes, who can actually like get Crimson Heads to fight for us.
Yeah. Is that one of the abilities? Ah, somebody threw.
That wasn't
Who
me.
threw?
That was me. It was a flashbang.
Yeah, it's like who threw the flashbang? It's not helpful at all.
The grenade physics in this are strange. There's like a really weird delay on the throw itself. I mean, the game's not the most responsive. You've probably noticed an actual like a lag when you press to pick up something. I mean, you know, I know you don't really play the games like that, Nick. But like, if you were to play a Call of Duty game, like for all the faults that series has, you know, and they are numerous, at their very least, they are like highly responsive, well-controlling experiences. You know, they're very snappy, always like silky smooth, 60 frames a second generally. They're not like this.
But this is made by Slant 6, who were known for these type of games before.
Yeah, but they didn't make a good one.
Didn't they?
No,
it could just literally be budget time.
Their SOCOM games were amongst some of the worst received in the series, I think.
Ah. Oh, why did they get the gig?
I think they had a good pitch, didn't they, according to Santos?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And the pitch. Oh, jeepers, there goes the. Maybe it was the Spec Ops that threw that grenade.
We can take away the blame. It wasn't me.
Was
That is
it
an Ashford. I found an Ashford.
Yeah.
That's Stanley. No, it's not. Oh.
This was at a time when Capcom were outsourcing a lot of their Japanese IP to.
Oh, it is too. It is one of those artworks. Yeah.
Is it Stanley Ashford? Oh, I don't know.
I can't remember who's who, but yeah, it is. Holy crap.
That puzzle,
That's quite funny.
That puzzle does me every time.
Come on then, Nick. Canonically, why is his picture here? Come on. Because according to some people, you're not allowed recycled textures as an excuse.
That is true. You cannot.
So,
he's obviously a... I can't give you an answer.
ex-mayor of Raccoon City. There we go, you heard it here first.
Why are we all going that way? We're supposed to be going through this doorway over this way.
Just because it's pickups down here.
I was just following Beltway because he looked like he knew where he's going.
Beltway's just following me because he's the AI one, isn't he?
Oh.
Yes.
I suppose in hindsight and better planning we could invite community with us tonight.
Sorry, who? Sorry, I missed that.
As just said, with hindsight and better planning, we could have, with us not having a fourth man unexpectedly, we could have invited a community member to join us, but we never really.
Oh yes.
It's a bit late now.
It's a bit late now, but if we have to do another session of this at some point to finish it up, I still haven't played.
We're certainly not going to get all 6 levels tonight.
No.
Because it'll 7.
I have never played the Spec Ops campaign. I have it, but I have never played it.
It's better in places.
I've only got
That's
the
what
first
I
one
kept
that's free. The free download version.
I bought
awful.
I bought it when it was real cheap. They had a sale on it, and so I bought it then.
But yeah, there's some cool set pieces. Oh god, I forget her name, but Sherry's voice actress from RE6 plays young Sherry.
Oh really? Oh, that's
in
nice.
This, and it's really cool. She plays it really well, actually.
Oh no. I'll give a bit of kudos then. And of course this is
Don't say it, Nick. Don't say it.
What?
I know what you're gonna say. Go on.
Thingy's last performance.
Alison, yeah, infamously Alison Court's last appearance as Claire.
What a travesty.
I know. That's not how you expect her legacy to end, is it?
In a previous world, I would have said that's a travesty, but now I'm still thinking. This is gonna be. No, I'm not gonna say it because people will hurl abuse at me. Never mind.
You're enjoying this, aren't you, Rob?
I'm enjoying this more than Remake 3.
I'm enjoying it with you guys.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
I'm sorry.
My word.
I'm sorry, but
I can't. Remake 3 at least plays really well.
Yeah,
Remake's fun. Remake 3's fun.
Remake's fun, but I'm I have too many issues.
I knew it. I had hindsight for this, but this game would poison its way back into this community. I knew it. I think I even called it out in an episode years ago. If someone,
it's probably very true.
Where I basically said it'll no doubt have its fucking day again or something like that.
Smiley's Redemption is what we'll call it.
Oh god. Because I suppose the beginning of it resurgence was the backward compat patch actually being very good. If anyone played it on the Series X or the Series S even, it's amazing to play this second. It doesn't turn the game around or anything like that, but it makes it an infinitely better experience to play.
Sorry, you're waiting for me, aren't you?
He's looking, he's observing. And then Beltway's like, "Where's this player going? I should probably protect them." And
this is the problem, though, when I play Resident Evil games. My natural instincts take over of exploration to see what I can find.
You would honestly hate Resistance. Then.
I do. That was the problem. I was like, "Oh, this is an interesting room. Let me have a look." Dead.
Shoot them.
That right.
I'm honestly joking about the Remake 3 thing. I'm actually joking.
Hey, see, I don't know whether you are.
Seriously,
sounded very convincing.
I seriously was joking. That's my original comment that I was going to make, is that I think I'm having as much fun as I had in Remake 3.
That's fair enough. That's
the actual truth. That's where I was when I stopped myself the first time. I thought it'd be funny to say I enjoyed it more, but it's not true.
I mean, at the end of the day, they sell different things, and if this is more in your line of type of game you enjoy, then I at least understand, because I've always said, and I even said it probably back in the day, the central concept of this is a really good idea.
And there's some mechanics in it too that are cool as well that could be expanded upon. But yeah, there's a lot of problems with this. Don't get me wrong.
Well, you hear it in obviously a lot of the, especially afterwards with Code Veronica. If you look at when Code Veronica first came out, it was basically saying, Raccoon City test subject complete, Paris operational. Facility operational, and he really got that impression that this was a, like a test for Umbrella to test out the BOW. So yeah, absolutely, it made sense to expand upon it. But
do you know how to sprint, Nick?
I think so.
You just tap the left stick down.
Yes.
And then you can jump to your slide or roll or whatever.
Yeah, no sliding in this, which makes it automatically inferior to Resident Evil 6.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You jump. Yeah, kind of hoof yourself. Yeah, like that. Thanks for showing.
Oh, Beltway, what's he doing? He's
turned into a. Now I'm infected. Fuck.
Now we put him down, we can revive him.
You're spraying like a teenager with links. Bloody hell.
I had to spray health to refill my health before I died because I got infected because he scratched me, and then I had to use the antiviral.
This is where I got up to in my single player mode, like this exact point.
If anyone watched the stream I did earlier in the year, this was like a real bottleneck. I got stuck on here for quite a while.
This is what happened. When I was running the tests, you get these weird bottlenecks that the game does not have very clear objection markers. I had another one where you go back to the lab and you're versing Ada, and she's just shooting at you in the hallway, and it doesn't tell you that you just need to kind of make your way forward to proceed, and she runs off. So you just end up sitting there for ages, just firing shots back and forth at each other.
It's a shame Batman couldn't join us. We could have had a lore playthrough with Batman.
I'm sure he's thrilled to not be here.
We need to do another lore playthrough. I was thinking actually, Sean.
I'm not doing fucking voice acting next time though.
We should definitely do when the Survivor mod is completed.
Yes,
that would be really good.
That can be a good debut.
Because not only is it obviously a great game, but a great mod, but you get to do the entire storyline as well with all the files. Which you wouldn't get to do in.
It's shaping up to be absolutely excellent. That is.
I've got a first aid spray. Does anyone?
I could do with one. Yeah, if you don't mind.
How do I do that?
Just press left on your D-pad. Thank you.
Yeah, and then anyone in the air. And then anyone in the area gets.
Oh, that's a bit like Sheva. She does that, doesn't she?
It's absolutely excellent. That Survivor mod, Survivor Redux. I wholeheartedly recommend everybody give that a go, and you don't even need that powerful PC for it.
Now find that evidence and get
Well, apparently you do.
Now find that evidence and get rid of it.
For me, it didn't like it, but. Oh. 2
of evidence destroyed.
Oh.
Fling on.
It's a bit of a maze. This is like a unglorious. Watch out for the trip bombs as well.
Why are there trip bombs?
Because why not? Why wouldn't there be?
I don't know. We're in an office.
Because Nikolai's planted them, I think.
Oh, is it Nikolai? Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
Now lickers are about to turn up.
Beltway, don't walk into them.
Here we go. I've done it, guys. Don't worry.
I did that one.
Did you? I arrived at it. I'll give you.
Let's fucking get out.
Right, here come the liquors. They're bullet sponges, Nick. You'll love them.
See, this is why Remake 2 was so good. I mean, it absolutely made the liquor petrifying again.
Yeah, but once you know how to walk past them, you essentially nullify all their difficulty. You've just got to believe that walking will work. Problem is, they put very clever animations and stuff in there that make you think you've been spotted.
Yeah.
But as long as you hold true and just keep walking, they actually haven't seen you.
Yeah.
Or heard you, should I say.
Yeah.
Be like Indiana Jones. You've got to believe.
Yep.
You must believe
Totally
what? You must believe.
Well, this is turning out. I thought we were only going to be playing for 10 minutes before we lost the will to live.
No, there's a lot to be said for multiplayer experiences when you
There
play.
is.
Honestly, I've played through plenty of terrible games. You know, knowingly terrible games. But when you play
as
it
I
with...
said, the other people, yeah. And as I said, this is not terrible. It's
What is the meaning of this?
it's flawed.
Why did you kill your team?
I will go with thoroughly mediocre.
They serve their purpose most excellent.
It's just nice to play it as it is intended.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely getting more out of it by playing it as.
But the problem is, as well, like, playing it online can sometimes lead you with some genuinely, you know, not to affect anybody or anything like that, but when you're in, like, what's called, like, a pickle group, where you just, like, you know, do, like, a free play, you only need a couple of weak links on your team, and it makes it so hard.
Right,
Whereas you're actually doing very well, Nick. You know.
No, I'm not. Don't be stupid.
You are, you're doing fine, because we're not having to run around, you know, reviving you every 2 minutes. You're playing quite cautiously, and that's what you need to do. But you'll get people who just, like, run on ahead and things like that, and just get killed all the time. And it just gets tedious.
We need to come up with a collective group of lickers R or something.
A lick-eye.
No,
A murder of crows, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Collective now.
Is it a brain of lickers, maybe?
A tongue of liquors.
A tongue of see, there's two. A brain of liquors feels. Yeah, a brain of liquors sounds good.
Hive mind of liquors.
A hive mind?
Hive of liquors.
A hive of liquors.
That sounds a bit Anderson for my liking.
A hive of liquors.
A brain of liquors, I like. Let's go with that. It's nonsense enough to be like genuine.
Why have these liquors got about 80-foot tongues?
Come on, they always change, don't they?
Because game.
I'm out of ammo. That won't help.
There is ammo boxes around. The Beltway's going full in on the melee. There's an ammo box over here where I am.
I found one.
Anyone else need healing? Because I'm quite low on health, but I can share my first aid spray.
I've got an herb.
That's quite satisfying. I went melee on a liquor, and that was fun.
What's black card? A Nando's black card.
I saw one of them. Yeah, black card. It says
What, out in the wild? Or in this game?
No, this game earlier. It says you need a black card to get. And I was like, I don't know what that is. What is it?
I would have thought a man of your means would have a Nando's black card. No?
Do they still exist?
Yeah? I think they're called high five card now. High five cards.
What the hell are you guys talking about?
Do you have Nando's in New Zealand, Rob?
Yes, we do have Nando's in New Zealand.
Yeah, well, if you're a celebrity and you publicly promote Nando's, you get what's called a high five card, which gives you and 5 friends free meals for an entire year.
Wow. I found the card, and then everything went on fire.
You seem to think somehow I'm a celebrity.
I worked at a Nando's at once upon a time, but we never had that here. Only for 6 months.
That's neat. That's neat, Rob. I like that.
I can tell you some stories. The person who managed our store worked at one of the largest ones in London. Like him and his wife managed it for.
Yeah, did you work over here when you were over here?
No.
Oh.
This is years ago. When I was much younger. It was like 20. It was a brand new store when where I started. Jesus, there's lookers for Africa.
There's loads, isn't there?
I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going.
I'm just following you, Rob.
Yeah, I keep catching on fire, and then
my own
I keep getting hit with tongues, and then catching on fire.
You can actually leave the room. Me and Beltway
I know, I'm
clearing ranks.
I'm trying to get there.
Yeah.
Can see your icons, but every time I'm trying to run, the liquor like.
Oh, I've got to use the map, haven't I? It might help. Right.
It was really frustrating because I'd catch on fire, then a liquor would hit me because I was staggering around on flames. Oh, and now I got spat on.
Literally, these lickers can get you from like. Oh, I'm dead. Well, no wonder you're dead. They can get you from halfway across the room.
So I'm gonna have to go back and get you. I'm gonna have to go
No,
back
you don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and get you. Get rid of this brain of liquors.
I'll see if it will launch us. Because some checkpoints will teleport everybody.
Oh, I caught on fire. It wasn't the liquors that got me. I was halfway through doing the bar to save you, and I caught on fire.
I'm watching Beltway. Does the AI do anything?
Yeah, it is actually pretty good.
Okay.
I have to give it that much.
Oh, well done. We did, yeah.
What was your grade on that one?
I got an A.
I got an A.
Yeah, I got an A as well.
Oh.
Oh, that's quite funny. Well done, Sean. Saved us all.
So, yeah.
Again.
Well, I don't think I've ever got past this. Is that level 2 done?
Yeah.
That's level 2. I mean, you played a little bit of past this because we'll let everyone know that we played a little bit of a test run to see if we could get this up and running and recording, and I just picked up where I was in the game, which was I think might be this level I was in when you joined me, Nick, and then Sean jumped briefly later on in the mission. I think it was this one, which is out on the city streets.
No, I don't have any abilities.
You have to purchase them if you've got enough XP. So if you go into where the abilities are, then highlight over them, you push square to purchase or upgrade, because some of them have upgrades as well.
I'm going to buy it. Yes. Active camouflage, go me. Stealth run, increases your movement speed. Oh, I earned a trophy.
Ah, look at that, he's earning trophies.
Might as well buy them all, I've got them all. I've got loads of XP.
Some of them you can upgrade. There was weapons as well that you can purchase. I think it's there's the Samurai Edge. You can purchase for 25,000 XP. It's got the highest damage stat, I think, along with the Lightning Hawk. They both got.
I've got 25,000 XP. How do I use my? I didn't actually select it. Oh, that was stupid. I bought them.
Yeah, you have to then select it with X, I think, from Dribbling.
Oh, never mind.
Just to pick which weapon. Have you already readied?
I think I have readied, yes. So, with Umbrella's paper trail at City Hall destroyed, Wolfpack is ordered to suppress another threat to Umbrella's reputation: survival. But with an old enemy and his new friends in the way, killing innocent people isn't as easy as Wolfpack thought.
You got to do it with the correct voice.
With Umbrella's paper trail at the City Hall destroyed.
Are you waiting for? Oh, you are waiting for me.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I'm waiting to see if Sean's ready because I haven't heard him, so I'm checking that he's still around. He might have had to run off.
All right, fine.
Because he's on mute. So I'm thinking he may have gone
Sorry, guys.
child rearing.
Sort of errands. I'm back.
Yeah, exactly. See, I was right. I thought you might have.
What was that?
Nick thought we were waiting for him, and I was like, no, I think Sean's not here. He's gone for an errand. Some child rearing.
Because this is what we
other.
Yeah. That's what we did struggle to get working last time. Headphones and voice chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The PS3 was a bit antiquated with that, whereas the Xbox had a nice just plug into the controller solution.
Yeah. And I tried some of the chat stuff, and I'm not even sure if this recording setup I have can record. It's got a mic input for recording commentary external to the device, but I don't know how it works in regards to like audio within the PS3 infrastructure. Whereas this is a good alternative. I just put this in over the top of the game panel. I can figure out where to sync it out. So it's
I had actually forgotten to set something recording. Sorry.
It's alright. I've got Craig. Red King. Anyway. Shall continue onwards when we're ready.
I think people are going to enjoy watching back this video.
You know what? I'm going to say this. This is probably the most fun I've ever had playing this, to be honest. Because I've never really played it. I've never played it in a co-op capacity before. I've only ever played it single player. And it is, like any game like it, immeasurably enhanced by playing it with people you know. Especially like fans of the series. It's not just, I wouldn't even say it's an overly enjoyable experience playing with randoms.
No, I think you've got to do it with mates. Would it save Umbrella Corps though? It might.
That's going to be the big question.
The thing is, it's a different experience. So that's a 3v multiplayer experience. But you know what? I played it multiplayer with a couple of people I've known, and it wasn't actually like horrific. It was just really bad.
Not horrific, just really bad.
Yeah. If it was a free to play experience, I'd just about let it get away with it. But the fact that they charged a decent whack for it, I think it was 30 quid in the country, is unforgivable.
The Resident Evil podcast, not horrific, just really bad.
Is this where we get to see Leon?
Nope.
No.
Not yet. There was some real footage mixed in there, I swear.
It did look it. It could have just the scan-lined FMV footage. Oh look, that's nearly a borderline 3D map. That was.
Well, there's a 3D model of a helicopter.
Look, they're beautiful, Paul Anderson.
I still like the aesthetics of these maps and the Paul Anderson ones. The graphic design is more interesting. So.
Where are we?
We are in the medical center.
Oh, so it's a time jump. Just like Outbreaks.
So this is not like the Remake 3 hospital either. Or Spencer's Memorial Hospital, should I say.
So there's now 3 major hospitals in Raccoon City.
No. I think they're all meant to be the same one.
Health Day. October 26th.
Let's look for Dr. Bard's office.
Yeah.
Requires blue card. Oh look, Health Day, October 26th, from 9 till 11:30 a.m. Well, that's not a whole day.
Health morning.
That's just a health morning, and not even the whole morning.
Where are? Oh, there's nothing.
Please, we live in a world where I've actually seen, conversations with culminate with people saying they'd love a remake of this.
Again, I would rather see somewhere between this in scope and Outbreak in concept, where it's like a bunch of various survivors trying to survive the Raccoon City outbreak. So more similar to like a Zombie U kind of title. You scrapping, survive, trying to make your way through buildings and escape the city.
Nikolai, that UBCS traitor. He sounds unstable.
Unfortunately, my client can't have you interfering with our little side project. So
Calm down. You must give me your blood.
Who's the client?
How does Nikolai control all the zombies to conveniently crawl out like that at the same time?
So is this Nikolai referring to almost like the remake?
Potentially, yeah.
I mean, he's always yeah.
He's always worked for
he
Umbrella.
Yeah, but he's. Oh, stop vomiting on me.
Interesting.
I will simply say goodbye to Umbrella.
Detonate bomb zombie. What the fudge is a bomb zombie?
Bomb dogs. That's going to be
Nikolai's
on
strapped.
so many people.
Strapped.
That go.
Strap bombs to things.
No worse. To be honest, that's no worse than the. Well, I mean, it's the same sort of vein as the zombies in Code Veronica, which have the detonation on the back.
Yeah.
But they weren't.
I know they were actually bringing gear in that they had on their backs,
And then became zombie. Yeah.
Yeah.
So inadvertently became.
but the
Sure.
gameplay mechanics are the same, isn't it?
Mm.
It's, zombie go boom.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, well
Boom.
done.
There's
This
another
is
one
better,
hiding
though.
behind the doorway.
This is better than Umbrella Corps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
I want to also say it's more accurate than Umbrella Corpses. Like, the maps are one-to-one in some cases, well, various versions in Umbrella Corps, but when they don't make sense to be. Whereas at least this has got enough... I wouldn't do that bait way. Yeah, good one. Just blow up the zombie by stomping on it with the bomb on its back.
Because you got the mansion in Umbrella Corps, haven't you?
Yeah, and it's not.
Yeah,
bad,
and
it's not accurate.
Yeah, and the RPG in front yard and the Antarctic facility, or section of it anyway,
Village.
damaged, which still doesn't make any sense, but I'm not going to go on that path. Jeez. Shot one of the zombies and there's another one right around the corner.
Yeah, something they could always do. We never have seen residential Raccoon City.
One of 20 security cameras destroyed, okay.
Could see residential Raccoon City, that'd be fun. I always like that when playing Silent Hill, because a lot of the time you do walk around just normal houses. I always thought that was fun. Quite cool. I need some ammo.
Yeah.
So,
Where do I find said ammo? I'll pick up ammo. Are we doing well?
Yeah, we're doing fine.
Are we? Okay, fine.
Yeah,
good, right.
doing fine.
yeah, we're doing pretty good.
Are we playing on easy mode?
No, not normal.
Why aren't we playing on easy?
I knew you were going to ask that question.
To be honest, if you were playing single player, it's a much more it's a better experience than playing normal. I think, because the game is just the game needs you
Uneven.
to keep reviving teammates and stuff like that. And but yet when you die, it's instant game over and stuff, and it's not.
Not fun.
When you're relying on the AI of teammates, it's just not great. So you may as well just make it as easy as possible for yourself.
We need to find the key card.
Black,
It's here. I've
black
got it.
card, it says. You got it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well done. Watch out.
More liquors.
You're not safe from the lickers at all, from any direction. I think that's my...
Yeah, you're like aiming at one, and all of a sudden there's another one from a different direction.
Look at it! They're like bloody...
Yeah, and the annoying thing is it's extremely random when they hit you. Like, sometimes I just got hit by 2 tongues in a row. Like, just got out of one straight into another, basically. I do like how they hang off the ceiling when they die sometimes. There's one right behind you, Sean.
There's a...
No, I got it. I got it.
Sorry.
I was
Why I
like
kept
right
getting
up.
grabbed then. I was wondering why I just kept continuing getting interrupted. Yeah, it's a decent animation actually, that.
Aha, ammo.
Out of bullets.
He's rigged up a laser triplet.
Ow, ow, ow. Ow.
There's a bomb zombie behind you, so I think
That's what knocked me to the...
Resupply chopper is inbound. Get to it.
Yeah,
Get to
I'm
the
dead.
chopper.
Getting absolutely mullered.
Oh, you're dead.
Mm,
I can revive you.
Sorry, I've done it.
kill.
Blue card. Pick up the black card. We got it.
I'm trying to do it, but it's got the bloody assault rifle problem. I've managed to get it in the end.
Nope, star. Yeah, upstairs. Oh, tripwires.
Bombs, yeah.
That's a lot of bombs. Nikolai is definitely thorough.
I forgot there was the hospital stage before they're getting out in the streets.
Yeah, I never made it this far when I was doing single player.
Well, you've made it this far. Not bad, girl.
First aid spray over there if anyone needs it.
Super steep stairs, they are.
Boom. Emerald. If anyone needs more ammo, there's a crate at the bottom of the stairs.
Could have done with that person. Crimson heads.
Gotta run through some of the bombs.
Yeah, they should be able to run this way and go. Kill.
There.
Who's gonna be the first to pick out the fact that
I'm not, because it's so predictable that we're going to.
the VX strain was not released in Raccoon City?
I've just got to just dive off a sec, guys. Sorry if I die.
We'll look after it.
He's himself back by the herbs, that's a good idea. Again, it's a gameplay element. You want more ragey, fast zombies, so in the game, the canon has an existing reason to have those, so
Chuck 'em
add
in here.
to game. Yeah, kind of understandable.
You could also argue they appear in like some of the canon Umbrella Chronicles chapters from Zero, which they shouldn't be in either.
Exactly.
Precedent, this precedent.
What sort of music should we have as our interlude if I put music in like I did with the Resident Evil 5 one, Nick? We're waiting for Sean.
Good music.
If I only had a brain, maybe.
Yep, that's me out, guys, I'm afraid. I've got to dive.
If you can run up here, up to the helipad, and then we can jump onto the next section, you can drop out. Sorry, Sean. Been a blast.
Yeah, I don't know whether you can hear that, sorry, that's just summer going mad. Right.
Yeah.
I'll try and get back if I can.
No worries.
Cheers.
See you, Sean.
Yeah.
And then it was 2.
Oh, was that Goblin 6? Oh, no, it was. No.
I love how patently ridiculous that is, that the pilot has enough time to react to the bullet coming through the windscreen, but does not think about moving his head. See, he's a badass because he walks away from the explosion behind him.
In
It's
slow
like an
motion.
action movie in slow motion. Exactly.
Only he was walking slow motion, the flames were not. He was purposely going slow.
Command, Nikolai just downed our supply chopper. Do not let Nikolai get a hold of those EMP charges. Get to that crash site and recover them immediately.
How do I use my active camouflage? That's the question.
So it should have had on the description how it operates. Just ammo both do.
Oh, we've got Bertha with us. Big Bertha.
Just message Sean to let him know if he does come back while we're still playing. We can just add him back in quite easily.
Yeah. Surely there's the same button for using your ammo, using your special weapon ability.
Some of them it's triangle, I think, depending on the whip, like the. Each of them have different one.
Oh, I suddenly went funny cam.
Yeah, you would have gone transparent.
It lasted about a half a second. Don't know.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't last very long.
Don't know what I did there. Reminds me of our RE5 playthrough, Rob.
Yes,
Very
I'm having
similar.
flashbacks. That's the two of us.
I seem to be a bit more competent in this than I was in 5.
What does that say?
I don't know. It scares me.
Ah, I'm on fire.
Hurry.
The AI teammates are catching on fire. Oh, hunters. These things are real bullet sponges.
Yes. We're down one.
To start, there's tripwires too in here, by the way.
MA 121's on the loose.
Over.
Yeah, and it's debatable if MA 121s are in Raccoon City. I suppose Umbrella Chronicles showed they were.
Watch out for the tripwires.
Oh yeah, on the roof.
Yeah, hanging downwards.
Downwards.
Need some ammo.
Yeah, some around here. Health need. Oh yes, this is supposed to be Raccoon Hospital. No, I want the health. Don't teleport me away from the health.
Stole it away from me.
Sorry.
It's alright, it's no problem. On the streets. Again, like visually, the design's really cool. It matches that aesthetic of the, you know, the design look in the original game. Maybe a bit overly large, but again, because they need the spaces. Yeah, same. Love the skybox. Looks cool, threateningly dark, and
yeah, it's just the Birkin's lab was a bit too Anderson.
yeah.
But yeah, like it's the right fire trucks and whatnot.
Everything looks to the right era, and
Barry's Tavern. Yeah, nice little nod there.
I'm getting shot at.
Are we?
No, I did. Outside. I missed Barry's Tavern. Yeah, funny.
Oh my god, loads. It's a bit like old Main Street Outbreak. Well, surely the zombies will go after the Spec Ops as well.
Yeah, if you shoot the Spec Ops but don't kill them, they bleed, then they do go after them. And there's also perks that you can get that make them a target, like I can shoot them with a pheromone with 4 eyes.
Oh.
So it makes enemies attack them.
See that sign, that Raccoon City sign, that's very 4D Executor actually.
And then again, they kind of used it with that cinema in Remake 3 as well.
Remake 3, yeah, they did, yeah.
But that Raccoon City sign appeared also in the Outbreak. One of the Outbreak posters has something like that, I think. If I remember correctly.
What shops we got? We got discount.
It's pizza.
Hunter's discount. No, it's not. Hexters.
Novelties, cosmetics, gifts, toys, something, health and beauty maybe. Toys again, maybe. It's the pizza place called. Can't really read it very well. Starts with an R. Does it say Raccoon Pizza Bar or something? Can't read it. It's very blurry.
I suppose this is more residential area.
The clock tower's where the chopper crashed. Let's go.
Oh, clock tower.
We'll need to go around.
Was this the bit we did earlier?
No.
No, I think I've seen someone do this on stream. The graveyard. Oh. I think I got vomited on there.
Yep.
We covered it a bit, yeah, a bit like we're doing Rev 2, just going to cover this short.
Screen a bit.
Yeah.
Attacked from behind. No. That way was infected.
Oh no. Put him down.
It's alright. It's alright, I fixed him and then Bertha did a first aid spray. Which was good.
This is quite atmospheric.
Hmm.
Whoa!
Especially when like zombies just come out of the fog. It's quite cool.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the. Oh, I'm infected. Of course I am. Have I got an antiviral spray? Oh, I have now.
It's me using it.
Ah, thank you.
Door locked.
It's over here. No.
Get one of those EMP devices. There we go. 2 out of 3 collected. So I've been bitten and infected, which is great because I've got no antiviral sprays.
Have I? How do I know?
No, it's down on the D-pad if you've got anything on your down.
Where
I
are
need
you?
to be near you. That's the one.
Yeah.
Thank you. Gives you a temporary gives you a temporary
I'm being shot at, person. Oh, it was a downed helicopter.
this is where we came in. Just done a big loop.
Oh, have we? Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the
Follow the map.
third thing, but I
Oh, we missed. Oh, right, okay.
gotta find the other EMP. Makes a clicking sound, which is hard to hear when I've got a different set of headphones on for the chat.
Yes!
Gosh, the marker. Maybe we'll let us go through the gate now because we've got 2 out of the 3, maybe.
Well, it says the last one's off Nikolai, so.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I need from here. There we go.
Oh, there it is. Look at the bastard.
Someone distract him with suppressive fire so we can move.
With suppressive fire.
You fools
On
don't
the
even
clock
know
tower.
what you are doing. Do you really think that I could have done this all alone, comrades? How do you think I knew where you were going? How did I know about your precious EMP devices? My client gave me your comm channel. That's right. I've been gathering combat data for Operation Watchdog. You have been most useful in assisting me. Of course, my client wants this information. They will have to pay for it, and neither you or them can stop me.
What are we supposed to be doing? Just shooting at him?
Yeah, I think enemies come out as well.
Watch out! Incoming!
There's a door at the bottom which I tried to access, but it just goes door locked. We'll get up close. Oh yeah, there's the zombies. Yeah.
Fill ammo.
Live grenade! Stand up! Shoot! Incoming!
Well, I've shot Nikolai loads of times, and he seems to be pretty impervious to being shot in the face.
Why can't I get inside? Just keep shooting at him, I guess.
Live grenade!
Watch out.
Fire though.
Throw a grenade up in there.
Can't really aim the grenade.
Yeah. Zombies everywhere.
Should be quite easy with the ammo. He literally must be made of stone. I mean, I've shot him in the face. It kind of automatically goes that way. You throw it towards it.
Yeah, vaguely, as long as it doesn't hit above the window, which one of my ones earlier did.
Nikolai is not a priority. Disengage and proceed to the power plant immediately. We need to deactivate that power grid.
Refill before we go.
Yeah, I can go through the door into the clock tower.
Oh my god! I've picked up a sniper rifle somehow.
Oh yeah, they were in the cases. So, this is cool because this is pretty accurate to the few Cummins.
Oh, I hear Moonlight Sonata.
Yep.
Oh yeah, this is like RE3.
Yeah.
This is where Jill has the altar. Ish.
Command, EMP charges secured. Awaiting mission update.
Wolfpack management is not sure what's motivating Nikolai, but he seems to have ulterior motives. We'll keep looking into it.
No nemesis.
Oh.
The T-virus is spreading in my body.
Does anyone have an antiviral spray?
Who's infected?
I am.
You are? Oh no. I have not got one.
Bertha is as well.
I'm gonna have to put you
Oh,
down.
there's one on the floor. There's one on the floor. Got it. Yeah, got it. Good.
Yeah.
Oh, Bertha still is. She ran off just when I used it. Keep an eye on Bertha, because that...
I'll take the bitch down.
Yeah, I just did it so that we could... Yeah, there we go. Use revive.
Injuries have been patched. You're okay now.
Like nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Ooh. Haha, can't see me. It doesn't last long. It doesn't last long
No.
enough to be.
Well, it lasts enough time to sneak up on something. And... Jeepers, it's got absolutely dominated. Ugh. Health. Thank you. Health. Made the mistake of running around the corner and tore it straight to. Oh,
Live grenade.
oh crap.
Fire in the hole! Incoming!
Fire on the wall.
Could really do with some health. Nope. Dan, I'm down.
Look, where are you?
Nick. Just back towards where we came from.
No!
Maybe
don't
take out
pick
the.
Pick up the tactical SMG. Oh no.
Yeah. It's done with those classic.
I can't revive because I got to pick up. I can only pick up the submachine gun.
If you
Revive.
if you do
Can't
it,
do.
yeah,
can't
if
do-
you do it quickly and change the weapon and then you can change back. So, yeah, it's really annoying. That's exactly what we were talking about in regards to.
You don't know where I am.
Take cover!
Fire in the hole.
I sneak behind you, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's
That
what
was
it's
fun.
useful for.
That was quite
Yeah.
fun. This seems to be a longer level.
I don't think there's too much left of it. We did it slightly longer, yeah.
I think this has been my favourite level so far. I like the slightly more varied.
Locations.
Yeah.
Disable the generator. Oh yeah, I know where we are.
Not bad.
Some ammo in there, if you need more ammo.
Mm. Another set piece.
Command.
Yeah, I think this is the end of the level.
Plant the EMP charges on the generators and knock out that power grid.
Oh, can I leave you to do that?
Well, yeah, but not hard. Just
Is
go
that
to
right?
marker. You go to marker, push button,
Seems like this facility is a priority for the U.S. government as well.
and the government soldiers turn up.
You could do with that health.
I know I'm trying to grab it, but it won't let me. It's like coming up with use green herb, and then I can't use it. It's really annoying me. Can you move out of the way because it's not helping? Oh, come on. There we go. God, that was annoying. Oh, I'm just going to show that straight away again.
Cover me!
Gun up. Sneaking, not my style.
First EMP planted.
Second one's done.
First to go. Nikolai's following us. He's on the catwalk.
Fire in the wall.
What are we doing? Taking out Nikolai.
No, it's just the spec ops. Nikolai has survived because canon dictates.
Alright.
EMP charge set. One more to go.
Oh! I'm not in a good place. I just walked into all of them.
Yeah, they come through from rooms. You have to be very careful.
Didn't know. I'm bleeding.
Come to me. There's a bunch of zombies. I'm trying not to get shot to pieces. If you come up to the top generator as best you can, and use a first aid spray. More come to me where I'm up at the top. They're all coming from the other direction.
I'm just gonna hide.
No, you need to run. Follow Beltway. Beltway's making it.
I can see your arrow.
Yeah, just run that way.
Ah!
That's alright. Oh, I got taken out as well. I was trying to use I was hiding. Beltway made it, and then you just, because you decided not to commit, got to do this all over again.
We've reached the power plant.
Oh, that's enough.
Copy that. Plant
Yeah, it was just-
EMP charges on the generators and knock
Yeah.
out the power grid.
Seems like this facility is a priority for the U.S. government as well.
Well, be careful, Nick.
Just grenades at you.
No, you just ran right past 2 enemies and a zombie.
Yeah.
Without even... No, 2 zombies, you didn't even notice the other one.
Can you do friendly fire with grenades? Not-
Yes.
Grenades do friendly fire, but
Yes.
the others don't.
Because you get a notification on screen when there's a grenade out.
First EMP planted. One more charge to go. Another last bullet. He's on the capital.
Oh, shite. I forgot they were behind me.
Come on. Bleeding again.
If I'd realised, I would have
So,
not used the first aid spray that I just used, because
that's fine. Whoa!
Incoming.
really do with some ammo.
Whoa! 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 Yeah, I've got no ammo. Oh. Another.
Well, Beltway's down. And not anymore. This is where the Spec Ops guys got to.
It's tricky, this one.
Yeah, I'm out of ammo. Completely out of ammo.
There's a hidden refill down underneath where I am.
I'm coming. Just stay where you...
Oh, there was. That was gone.
Ah! Ah! Now I'm
Let's go.
bleeding.
This is
It's not good. It's not good.
Whoa! I'm dead. Don't even know what got me.
That was probably the sniper. There's a guy from the up on the ceiling. He has grenades and sniper rifle.
Does the AI rescue you? Probably.
Really do with some health.
Beltway's dead. I'm dead.
Ah, ammo. That's good. Just some health would be handy now. Oh, dang it.
Ah, I saw your death.
I was trying to run across to help both of you.
This is tricky.
It's tricky.
We've reached the power plant.
Copy that. Plant the EMP charges on the generators and knock out the power grid.
Seems like this facility is a priority for the U.S. government as well.
Try and save the health.
Yeah. Stupid, I'm behind cover and blind firing and I still occasionally get hit, which doesn't make any sense. That's not how blind fire works. Is it like I was kidding me. I always running around like a madman. To the hood.
First EMP planted. One more charge to go.
I thought playing games with your security service dogs. Time to finish it.
You just got to be careful here.
Yeah, I just grenaded them real quick. Ah! Someone else knocked me over with their grenade.
I'm hurt. Badly.
Right. Gather up. Yeah. Oh. Thank you.
Watch out. Watch out.
Whoa.
EMP charge set. One more to go.
We must be doing a little bit better this time. I feel we're doing a little bit better. Whoa! It's the bloody backups that just... There's a sniper, isn't there? You're right.
Yeah. Do you want to come up to the top, Nick, where I am quickly? Because I've got a health and I'm going to use it because I'm quite low. And you are as well, but enough that you can...
Yeah, I just walked into...
Yeah.
I'm right by
That's
you.
alright. It's alright, I'll use it and then I can at least get down there. I was going to say don't go to your left because there's spec ops down there and you went straight that direction. Oh god, I just got knocked over a grenade.
So tricky this. Doesn't help with zombies as well getting in the way.
No.
Charge is set. Detonated.
MP set. Got it.
Yeah!
I think there's still one more bit to this potentially. I could be wrong.
Nope.
Good. The power grid's down. Our job's done. No need to keep fighting.
Oh yeah.
Leave those bastards in the dark.
Oh, we did it! Oh, look at that, a grade A.
You got a grade A, I got a grade C.
Oh dear, Rob. Oh god, my computer is about to die and... Oh, shoot.
What do you mean die? Is the computer gonna die?
Battery. It's on laptop.
Ah.
Where's the power cable? Hold on.
Classic Nick coming on to record a podcast and not putting a power cord in, leaving me to be here by myself while he fumbles around on the ground. That's a classic podcast moment right there.
Saved.
I
Before Discord died.
was just saying this is a classic podcast moment right there for you to have not plugged your laptop in before starting.
Exactly. Doesn't
I think Sean just jumped back online again. I don't know if you saw that. He came online on my.
I saw.
I'm like, what is he doing? Is he?
I'm not sure if I can do another one.
No, we'll just find. Let's just wait and see. How much more time? Do you not have enough time? What time is it there? 10:30?
10:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See for him to jump on. We can chat for a little bit as a post game discussion before you have to go.
Well, that was.
Hang on.
That was what.
Yeah, I think I like the street stuff and like the varied locations a lot more than like the big open spaces myself as well. And the lab's probably like the least decent. And unfortunately, you do make a return to the labs later on.
Oh, okay.
It starts with the train section, which looks at first very closer to its, much like the clock tower was there, a little bit interior looked more close to its actual origin. The train yard starts with those over crosswalks and there's multiple train tracks, and it looks pretty much like an area from Resident Evil 2, but then it has one of those lift shafts that as Sean pointed out, you fight the Tyrant without its limiter coat on the platform and knock it off twice. But you don't kill it; it just knocks it off. So,
I see.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing. But yeah, it's a very uneven game. I'd be interested to pick up a second session and see if we can finish, because I think there's only a few more. There might be 3 or 4 more. Sean will be able to correct me, but we might be able to play another couple of sessions or one more long session and get the rest of the game complete. At least of the base game, not including the DLC one, because you don't have that, so
no.
I don't think it would. I don't. What a surprise that you don't have it.
No.
Sean, are you there? Oh, he's still putting his headphone on or sitting up. But yeah, very uneven game. People are gonna. I can see people are gonna kill me over that remake 3 comment. I was just joking. I promise you, I was just joking. The original thought I had was that I was having as much fun, which was where I stopped myself. But then I was like, no, actually, I'm gonna double down on it and say this is better than remake 3. It's not at all. But I was having as much fun as I think I would.
And what's the? There's other modes like versus mode. Is that just?
Yeah, it's like a multiplayer shooter. I think it just maps. I actually honestly have never played it. I think so. Yeah, it's Excuse my yawning. You should be the one that's yawning. Yeah, I think it's that, or like just team deathmatch or deathmatch modes. I think.
Are you finished then?
We've just concluded. We just finished the hospital to clock tower stage.
Oh yeah. Oh, you did get one. Did you get to go in the chapel on that?
Yes, yeah. But
you get almost a one-to-one room.
Yeah,
it was close.
And the Moonlight Sonata, I think, is playing on the piano.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was nice.
And the clock tower is like the right shape. Like the design layout's the same. The park's just different. But the shape of it's actually accurate. But yeah, Nick has, unfortunately, he will have to depart shortly.
You can carry on.
I could. I mean, if Sean's free, I can continue playing.
I've got a very uneven little girl here.
Yeah, I think it's better that we call it a night. But,
well, thank you everyone for watching. If you've been watching this on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed it. It's an experience for us all. And,
yeah, that was hands down the most fun I've had playing it. So, thank you.
And a good teaser as well for the
hardware issues aside.
Yeah. We'll see if we can get a second part, maybe, and finish up the levels at some point. But who knows at this rate? At least it's something. I would. Yeah.
And did you both say you've got the Spec Ops levels or not?
I have, but Nick does not. What a surprise!
I mean, at the very least, you could maybe. At the very least, you could maybe do the first chapter, because you do get a Michelle Ruff, Jill Valentine in there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
She's actually arguably better as Jill in this in terms of performance than she is in Revelations, so it's worth something at least.
And as we were talking about the last appearance of the traditional voice of Clea. Who's Leo? Who's Leo? Yeah, I was going to say it's the exact same thing.
It was just a one-time actor. Just allow me to. I'll quickly look it up while in front of the internet. And of course, it brings up Avian Yogi, doesn't it? Because of course it would. Because I've typed in even though it's got operation in front of it.
You have to put it in quotes. This one.
Christian Lanz. So he's just a one-time appearance.
That's a good podcast question.
Yeah, I'd never have got that.
Yeah, neither.
I said it wrong earlier. It's Keith Silverstein.
Oh, there we go. Well, there we go, everyone. I hope everyone's enjoyed it. Well, so it's a nice teaser before we do our Operation Raccoon City retrospective podcast, which I suspect we're probably going to be recording that towards the end of September now. But
is this after your meetup?
Yes, we have meetup, and then. But I think by the time this comes out on YouTube, we'll be very close to episode 80, which should be released on the 29th of August. So you can look forward to that. Busy month for the podcast, actually. August been very busy this month. So
and September. All busy.
All busy. Always busy.
Always working away on little projects here, Nick.
Always. All right. Well, thanks everyone. I'll just say bye from me, Neptune.
And it's goodbye from me, STARSTyrant.
And goodbye from me, Rombie.
It was great fun, Rob. I'm not going to lie, I've had a fucking utterly miserable day, and this was the highlight. So when Operation Raccoon City is a highlight of a day, you know how bad the fucking day's been for me.